Oh.
By royal decree!
Leave it all to me.
Windblade! Is this an answer from this world? With the wind! No rest for the wicked.
Wings of darkness!
Steady as stone.
here!
By royal decree!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
No escape!
Windblade!
To Oz, reveal thyself! I'll race you there! By royal... Bet you can't keep up with me! I must leave no... To condemn the guilty, to sanctify the just, and to draw all castaway dreams into the embrace of the infinite Immernachash. Oz, reveal! Shadow Raven, let... Steady as stone.
Yeah! Yeah!
Add Astro... Thank you for Add Astro... Add Astro...
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Since we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment? All work and no play makes life terribly mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. Take a look around. This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I...
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much...
Yes, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next...
Welcome to Good Hunter.
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you...
So we're gonna eat first and...
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what you're Why don't you order... This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Such a potent aroma. It's almost suffocating. I never thought someone your age would go... I always had you down as a little cutie. Now I'm not so sure. Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely... I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I...
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Huh? Did the bartender?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such... Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is... Anyway, if you want to know more, ask around in the plaza.
Dark Knight Hero. But just a little dark. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza.
This is our final call.
Welcome! Couples are our specialty.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a far... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your...
Dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're
back to business?
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies ring a...
Yeah. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? Well, I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when...
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, the blame lies with the book thief, and their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously?
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what...
Elemental sensitivity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the...
So Donna didn't do anything.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation in... The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the... You must see it too, right? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Windblade!
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the hilly All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work. It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. Come a little closer.
Yeah. Hit.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
By royal decree, no one escapes my sight.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Come a little closer.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the sequel.
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be a...
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon
That's the one. It's a good thing.
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little tick. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average, and it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my... Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could... My work here is done. I'm going... Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
books. Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mon? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the Might you both be here for that very... music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has imagined my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. It's troublesome, I know. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache all that to say, I'm very relieved to see you. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place...
Don't worry, just leave the...
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well...
Finally! We made it to the... What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Huh. Well, what...
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew...
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation. Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how Em put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options...
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend...
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Tevat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think Think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends, and as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!